Everybody's standing.
You
This
dropped
side.
some.
Up, stop, please drop. Hello, everybody over here. Over here. Keep going. This side. This side. This side. This side. And keep it together. No, it can be anywhere. It doesn't matter. Just on this side.
Anybody want a sign? Anybody want a sign to hold?
Okay. Great. Everybody over here.
What's that guy doing?
Great.
Hello, Paul.
Hi.
It's okay. Everybody's got a...
His name is right there. I don't know why he's here. It's okay. Okay, let's get about this. Wow, good stuff on me. Who put this here? Yeah, it's bad art. Oh, here we go.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's okay.
Professional cameraman.
Oh, I know. I'm an amateur. So.
Try.
I have to yield.
I'm just listening. He's the boss.
Yeah.
So, what the best way to do this is.
I'm just gonna have to span on.
What newspaper are we going to be in? Can you do me a favor? Can you get...
Paul, can I yell a little while you get set up?
Sure. I have a...
Why I don't need the microphone.
Oh, you don't need the microphone. Okay.
How's everybody doing? So we're here today to learn one word. What's that word? No! Very good. You don't even need practice.
What's that word? No! That's right. We say no to the city of yes. No!
There we go. That's working
Can you
real
hear
well.
us? No!
Very good.
Frank says no! We say no! No city of cement says no!
All right. Okay.
Staten Island says no!
Okay, we're going to get started, folks.
Yes!
You ready, Paul?
Ready for what? What are we supposed to do?
You ready? How do you speak into it?
You just speak right in.
Okay. All right. So I'm not going to be in the video. Best if I just film it.
Okay, fine.
I got to move around.
You got to
It's
move
too
around.
big.
Okay.
But all right. So if you're going to speak, you got to be on the speaker.
On the
microphone.
On the
Or
microphone.
on the booth
Yep.
in this case.
Yep.
Whatever this thing is.
So megaphone. Megaphone. Okay, so
We have to put it next to you.
Alicia, stand there.
I got it.
Good morning!
Let me know when you're going to start, okay?
10, 1, 2, 3. Good morning. My name is Alicia, and I'm a Cambridge Heights, Queens homeowner.
We love you.
Our neighbors are not for sale.
Yeah.
We won't be a part of your deal. Some entities claim we don't engage in civic community or committee meetings. Well, now we're up as hard-working homeowners and residents scrape together money to live where we're at. And we're engaged and also enraged about what you're trying to do. Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Sorry, guys. Technical difficulty. Yeah. You want to hold it for me? Yes.
I stopped rolling. Okay. So
Excellent.
let me know when you start.
We will
Hang on.
make sure.
We will. Hold on.
We will make sure we stay engaged. We will stay informed and stay alert and defend ourselves against those who won't and don't represent us. We deserve services that our tax dollars pay for, and we damn sure deserve a say. We receive the least of even the basic services, but are expected to sacrifice the most. Power plays, ego trips, incompetence, neglect, corruption, as well as infighting among you city officials. We are not going to chase y'all to do your jobs. Those guilty of this know who you are. You're supposed not yourselves. If we want something done, we're going to stand up for it, and we mean it. Ourselves, we're going to stand up for the city, because city officials going to make sure that those countries and those other states are in it for themselves. They're going to stand up for them, so we got to stand up for ourselves. We want a decent quality of life to choose where we want to live. Our neighborhoods, we choose those for a reason. We didn't choose the ones that y'all are trying to shove down our throats. Those communities that want and interested in your situation, this City of Yes nonsense scam, let them opt in if they're interested and accept your offer, because we don't want it, not one part. Mayor Adams, city official members, and those council members, those who others involved with this City of Yes scam, we are not playing these games with this. Everyone vote local and say no to the City of Yes.
Okay, everybody, thank you for coming today. We have a fantastic turnout. Thank you. My name is Paul Graziano. Many of you know me, some of you don't. I'm an urban planner, land use, zoning expert, and I've been in all of your homes. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I've been in every one of your neighborhoods. I've been giving these presentations for months, and I've been talking about how dangerous the City of Yes is. Why? Why are we doing this? Why is Mayor Adams, the Department of City Planning, and their allies in government, including on the council, trying to destroy our communities? Because it's all about money. It's about money. It's not about affordable housing at all. Not at all. It's about rental units. Okay? Market rate rental units replacing owner-occupied neighborhoods, our 1 and 2 family and our co-ops and condos. That's what this is about, and we have had enough.
Say that again.
We have had enough. Okay, so I'm gonna MC a little here.
Go right ahead.
So we got the first person up, and I'm not sure if she's here. She's supposed to be here. So I'm going to just give a quick shout out. She may be in traffic. Assemblywoman Jamie Williams.
Oh, yeah, she on the
She's
way.
not here yet. Okay, she should be coming. Okay, next person. Warren Schreiber, the president of the Queens Civic Congress.
Hello, everybody. So I'm Warren Schreiber, president of the Queens Civic Congress. We represent in excess of 70 civic groups in Queens.
Get close to it. Just get
you
get close to it.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, is that better? No.
You gotta press the mic to the side. Show them how.
That better? Yes. Okay, thank you. So we represent in excess of 70 civic groups in Queens. Going back, starting in 2004, every single community board in the city of New York, we spend hours and hours and hours down zoning our communities so that we could protect them, so that we could protect the 1 and 2 family homes. We wanted to protect them from the McMansions. And now, I'm too close, okay.
Get close.
Okay.
The closer the better.
Oh, okay. Good. Thank you. All right. All right. And now, the city of New York, they want to do all the work that we did in those community boards. Any city council member who votes in support of the City of Yes, I am going to tell them that it's time for them to resign. Because not only are they betraying their constituents and destroying our communities, they're eliminating their own jobs. There will be no more Euler. What are we going to need them for? To put in park benches? Think of all the money we can save. So that makes no sense whatsoever. And the Queens Civic Congress, we are going to keep a list of how every city council member votes. And I want everybody to remember, 2025, if your city council member is not term limited, they have to run for re-election. And remember, and let them know you're going to remember how they vote. So say no. No.
Thank you, Warren.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. I'm good. I think everybody can hear me. I have a big voice. Yes. So, just to say, who here is from Queens? Yeah. Who here is from Brooklyn? Yeah. Who here is from the Bronx? Yeah. Who here is from Staten Island? Yeah. So I think we're pretty well represented here from those who are not from Manhattan, and no shade and disrespect towards people from Manhattan, but we have different issues. And we are being disrespected. Disrespected by our own elected officials. They don't want us to exist. And we are not going to take that. The next person up, Laura Spalter from the Bronx Coalition Against Overdevelopment. Well, Laura, here, we're going to let Tom do it.
Thank you. Okay. Good morning. My name is Laura Spalter, and today I'm speaking on behalf of our coalition, Protect Bronx Neighborhoods from Overdevelopment. We formed over our opposition to City of Yes. Don't be fooled by the mayor's PR jingle, a little bit of housing in every neighborhood. These massive zoning changes in City of Yes represent the wish list of deep-pocketed special interests, lobbyists, real estate, construction, and not-for-profit housing developers. Their mantra is, we have an affordable housing crisis. However, it is a false narrative that City of Yes will solve this crisis. The reality is City of Yes largely promotes unneeded luxury and market rate housing, not affordable housing. A more apt name is City of Cement, because increasing density, expanding the building envelope, reducing open space will seriously impact our antiquated infrastructure, exacerbate flooding, and destroy the quality of life and neighborhood character of our neighborhoods.
Shame! 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 Shame!
We must fight the gutting of our land use protections and loss of community review through elimination of the Uniform Land Use Review Procedure, or ULURP. Instead, we're getting one-size-fits-all, all zoning changes that will allow unbridled development as of right, where it is currently prohibited. We must fight transit-oriented development. It will incentivize demolition of 1- and 2-family homes in order to build apartment buildings in our neighborhoods. We must fight town center zoning, which will allow 4-story apartment buildings to be constructed above ground floor businesses in our commercial areas. What they are not saying is, if implemented, this new construction will result in demolition of the mom-and-pop store businesses that are currently there and displacement of those businesses, while apartment buildings with downstairs businesses will open up with much higher rents. We must fight eliminating off-street parking requirements for all new buildings constructed under City of Yes. This outrageous proposal brings to mind the quote attributed to George Orwell over 100 years ago, and I quote, "There are some ideas so absurd that only an intellectual could believe them." End quote. Fight the city of cement.
Thank you. Thank you. So right now, I'm going to tell you something very important. We have a special guest today. She is Assemblywoman Jamie Williams. Not only is Jamie an incredible opponent of the City of Yes, but she introduced one of the most important bills in the Assembly this year. And although it will not pass this session, since the session will be over in a week, she will reintroduce it. And we've already gotten guarantees from other Assembly members and senators that if the City of Yes goes through, they're going to co-sponsor this legislation, which, because as Alicia said at the beginning, we're not playing anymore. What this legislation will allow is for any place in the City of New York to remove itself from the City of New York if the City of New York does not acknowledge and respect us.
Say that again.
Say that again.
Yes.
It will allow any community, it's actually a statewide bill, but it will allow any community that feels disrespected by their own government that wants to destroy their communities to allow themselves to become their own communities away from New York City. So here I go, Assemblywoman Jamie Williams. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think everyone can hear me.
Yes.
So, I'm just coming from another press conference that I had. But first of all, I just want to thank Paul for doing what he does for New York City. Because without him, we will not be here today. I'm Assemblymember Jamie Williams that represents the southern part of Brooklyn, where our community is a residential community, just like yours.
I don't want to zoom back.
Just like yours. And we are saying a very strong no to the City of Yes. The City of Yes is going to destroy communities like ours. It will destroy communities like ours. We pay our taxes. We raise our families. We don't want the overcrowded. And it's an illusion that they're creating. An illusion that they're going to have all this housing because there's a crisis.
They need this.
So this housing crisis is on every one of our backs that's standing here today. But who do they want to put in those housing? Is it our seniors? No. Is it our veterans? No. Is it our mentally ill? No. Oh, probably it's the illegal migrants that are crossing the border. Probably. Okay? So guess what?
Right.
You bring them there.
Good point.
Our taxes still have to get paid. Guess who's going to be holding the empty bag? We are. And we have to stand strong to the politics that is happening, not just in our city, but in the state and in this country. Because people like us, tax-paying, law-abiding citizens, like we, our right is being taken away from us. And we have to make sure when elections come that we have the right people representing our interests and not the other side's interests. So God bless you, God bless our state, God bless all of you here, and we say no to the City of Yes. No! 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 No to the City of Yes! No to the City of Yes! And God bless you, Paul. Thank you. You're doing God's work. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. No to the city of yes. 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 Okay. So I just want to mention, we have dozens of organizations being represented here today. What you're seeing here is the leadership, as well as residents, from all over the city. I want to make this clear because Mayor Adams is saying all kinds of things. I want to read a quote that he said 3 days ago. This is his quote from a town hall meeting in Queens, in Astoria, with, of course, cooked questions, as we say, right? Scripted questions. That's right. So this is what he said. Listen, I coined a phrase, build, baby, build. We need to build. We have an inventory problem. We have 1.4% vacancy in our city. So people who don't understand that, what Dan Garodnick is trying to do with the city of Yes, we have to build more inventory. Now here's the line you all need to hear. Our zoning laws were racist on many levels. It prevented people from living in communities. We have to build more, and that's what Dan is attempting to do. And he said this while I was at the Rosedale Civic Association on Tuesday night, and I read this to them. And let me tell you, the people in Rosedale, including their president who's standing right there, were not amused at all. So, on that note, I want to hand it over to Steve Barrison. Steve Barrison. Come, Steve. Come on down. Oh, yeah, sorry.
I don't know if I need it. Hello. Okay. I'll make this pretty simple. Let me follow up. This is a rally. We're not here making speeches and testifying at a hearing. So let's make some simple points. We practice. The one word we all are here for? No! So let's talk about no. Do we need more housing? Yes, we do. Well, we do need more housing.
No, we don't.
No, but how do we do it? Do we change the entire city of New York? If your window's bad in your house, do you fix the window? You knock the whole damn house down. No. Okay. No. I've been a real estate attorney doing land use for over 41 years. Wow. You do zoning, it takes years to do one community's change, and everybody gets involved, and it takes years and years and years, and you evolve until everybody agrees and you get a consensus to do what's good for the community. This is what's good for Ribney. That building over there used to be called City Hall. We at the Small Business Congress renamed it 11 years ago Ribney Hall, which is Real Estate Board of New York, for those of you that don't know. So let me explain to you right now what Paul has said many times, and we agree. The mayor wants 500,000 new units in 10 years.
How?
You with me? Simple math.
How?
Right now, without changing the zoning, probably 20, 22 million, 15 million, depends on who you ask. But 20 to 25 times what he's asking, we could do it right now without changing the zoning. So that's called, as one lady's sign to my left is, the big lie. That's the big lie. That's right. Number two, small businesses. I'm here representing the Small Business Congress. You hear about we got to put small business everywhere, on the corner, in the ground, next to your neighbor, all above you, beside you, in the middle of places, as if there aren't enough stores in New York City. Well, let me give you a news flash in case City Hall doesn't know what we know. There are tens of thousands of empty stores right now on every main street, in every community. There is no community that doesn't have empty stores, even Fifth Avenue, even Rockefeller Center, and right here around City Hall. Tens of thousands of empty stores. Why is it? Why? Why are they going out of business? Because they have no rights for commercial lease renewals. You're in business for 10 years, you're in good standing, you can't even get another 10-year lease. They up your rent 1,000%. There's no negotiation. That's why we tried to pass the Small Business Job Survival Act. Go to savenycjobs.org. You'll learn about that. So we don't need small businesses to be popping up underneath where we live, next to where we live, above where we live, in the middle of housing projects. We need to support our neighborhood main streets and small business. That's called the lifeblood of New York, not this phony crap. Next, housing. Let's speak about housing. Oh my God, I represent landlords, I hate to admit it, not many, I'm a small-time guy, but I have clients with buildings all around the city. Small ones, 15, 18, 19, 25 units, and guess what? Almost every single one of them is warehousing.
My God.
And I'm talking 30, 40, 50, even 60% vacancy. And that's just in my little client list. There are 50% vacancies in all the big offices in Midtown. COVID changed that. They said they're all going to come back. Guess what? They're not. The young people have changed that. Even high-paying jobs, they're not working full-time in a big office. That's never going to happen again. That time period that we all lived through is gone. So let them deal with that in Manhattan. Let them deal with it in downtown Brooklyn. But the rest of us in the 4 boroughs, we are here for quality of life. We're here for community. We don't want to pay higher taxes to support the rich people that aren't paying the taxes. Let me tell you, I got a tax bill last month. It went up again. Wow. Really high in my little house in Sheepshead Bay. Wow. Then I got my car insurance bill. It went up because the state approved it. Every one of us is going to get a renewal with an increase in your car insurance. But all those cars with illegal tags, without tags, they're not paying taxes. They're not paying car insurance. We are. Okay. So now let's focus on what we're here for today. This is a lie. This is a scam. This truly is a real estate giveaway. And I'm a real estate lawyer. This is an absolute lie. And if anybody else says otherwise, they're full of crap or they're getting paid off. All they care about is developers and not care about the city and our communities. So let's go through it. The city of no means, the city of yes means we gotta say no. If you're from Brooklyn, you gotta say no. If you're from Queens, you gotta say no. If you're from the Bronx, you gotta say no. And if you're from the beloved Staten Island, you gotta say no. And we are here today to tell the mayor and the city council people we're here to say no. And if you don't vote no, we will vote you out. Yeah.
Vote him out! Vote him out! Vote him out! Vote him out! Excuse me. Sold out. Sold us out.
Okay, good to know. Thank you, Steve. So, just very briefly, I want to tell you, all of us have been fighting this now since 2020. First it was the Speaker of the City Council, Corey Johnson. Then it was the Governor, not 1 year, not 2 years, but even this year, 3 years in a row. And now it's the Mayor and the Council. And one word I do want to say to the Council. And by the way, we beat the Governor, and we beat Corey Johnson. All of us, a lot of us were already in those fights. And we've had enough of this nonsense. But I'll say this, the Council voted on the economic piece of the City of Yes last week. The land use and zoning committees voted on this. The only people who voted against it were 2 council members from Staten Island. And what we're saying right now is the council's going to be voting on this in the next 10 days, the full council. We want to make it very clear. We told the council, you take everything out of economic opportunity that's affecting residential communities. Everything. You took one thing out and you left the other 6 that are going to be devastating to our communities and a giveaway to developers with no regulation and no enforcement. We have a Department of Buildings that doesn't work. And part of the reason it doesn't work is they're incompetent, and part of the reason it doesn't work is that every couple of years half the DOB goes to jail. It is time for the city to wake up. This is going to destroy our communities. So, on that note, speaking of destroying communities, I want to invite Aracelia Cook from the 149th Street South Ozone Park Civic Association.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so I want to show you the prime example of destroying the fabric of a community. If you look at this picture here, it shows an illegal wholesale dealership on the corner of 130th Avenue and 143rd Street, Southeast Queens. This illegal business has been ordered to vacate the property since 2019. They are still there. Their fines have been written off.
I'm filming it for the event.
Have been written
hired by
off.
it. Are you hired to do it? I don't think so.
I have to get paid because I love my community. If after 7 years you don't pay your penalties, it gets written off. Right now they are still owing more than $60,000 in fines. Look at this building on the corner. This is what every community can expect.
and illegal businesses. They got all kind of garbage car parks in front of the building. It is horrible. The neighborhood is changing. And believe me, the economic piece on that will be duplicated throughout New York City. We have to wake up. And if we had to go to every politician who is saying yes to no, we will do that. We will not stop fighting. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. No. 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 No.
What's happening in her community is a quality of life issue that we are fighting about right now. Those quality of life issues in her neighborhood will be legal if the city of Yes is passed. Nail salons, beauty salons, auto car shops, auto dealers will be planted in the middle of your block because it will then be legal. That's a major quality of life issue that I don't want on my block. I sacrificed to buy my home. Now you want to force me to live around apartment buildings, auto dealers, nail salons, cabarets. I don't want a cabaret in my neighborhood. I want peace and quiet. I want to live in a home that I bought without apartment buildings. How dare they try to force us to live around this mess? This will become the city of mess. And we say, hell no, Mayor Adams. Hell no.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let him build it in Jersey where he is.
Go to Jersey. That's right. There we go. Jersey Adams.
Long Island
You got
fought
it.
back. Long Island fought back.
Okay,
Tell them that.
I want to introduce the head of the Staten Island Civics United. This is Joe McAllister.
Hi, Joe.
And what's happened, you know, just briefly before Joe goes, in Queens, we've had an umbrella organization for decades called the Queens Civic Congress. We all work together, all the communities in Queens. And anybody who says this is about, oh, white homers, just to let everybody know, Queens is 22% white. That means it's 78% not white, okay? So obviously we're all working together to stop this. We now have Staten Island Civics United, we have the Joint Community Council of South Brooklyn, and we have the Bronx Coalition Against Overdevelopment. We have almost 200 organizations working together across the city, and we're growing every week. Okay, your turn, Joe.
Thank you, Paul. Good morning, everybody. We're all here again. We're fighting for something that we don't have to fight for. We should be somewhere else right now enjoying the weather. Joe McAllister here, South Beach Civic Association President. We formed the Civic back in 2001 due to the overdevelopment on Staten Island in the South Beach area. We didn't have to fight the down zone. We worked with the then City Council, the City Planning Department, by going door to door and seeing what size lots there were. Had no problem, we downzoned to R3X. And then following suit after that, 2004, we had the borough president downzone text amendments to further downzone areas on Staten Island. I'm here today now also with the Staten Island Civics United, a group that we have formed due to all this aggravation, this disgusting, I don't want to curse, because of this, that we're here today. I don't need it. And I'm sick and tired of it.
Say that again.
I'm sick and tired of it. I have things to do in my own personal life, but I got to stand here fighting for what? These city planning is not, the people don't have no common sense. Back then, we had anything, we worked with the people. Now today, every block, everywhere we turn, we have to fight for what we want? What kind of living is this? What kind of quality life issues is this that we have to deal with? This is not right. This is not what we pay taxes for to live here. We're here now again with Paul Graziano. We thank you so much for letting us know. We had fought
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul.
And Paul, you're hearing all the true statements from all the different parts of the boroughs of New York City, that we're here to tell everyone of what is actually happening. And this is something here that's not made up, it's not bull. We have fought Governor Hochul, thanks to our state senators and the state assembly. They knocked it out of the ballpark, they voted against it. Now Adams took it, He's got it on steroids. City of Yes proposal. We do not want it. We do not want it. We say no to City of Yes proposal 100%. No, City of Yes. No, 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 no.
Thank you, Joe.
9-hour island, 9-hour boroughs. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. And thank you, everybody. I want everybody to understand that this plan, what Joe was talking about, most of our neighborhoods that are standing here, we actually, wow, that's pretty loud. It's okay. I'm louder than they are. No problem. We actually worked hard.
That's a Trump wagon.
Oh, it's a political truck. So we're gonna wait a second on the political truck.
It's a Trump truck.
They're passing.
My God, that's elaborate. Look at that.
Another rally at Trump Tower.
Yeah, I know.
We all of us that are standing here worked hard to protect our neighborhoods.
It's another one.
We worked with the Department of City Planning not even that long ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, not 50 or 60 years ago. Within our lifetimes, we're all the leaders who did this. And now, the mayor says, oh, we have to get rid of your neighborhoods. The contextual zonings that were done, they're holding back development. Lower density neighborhoods are the cause of the housing crisis. This is what he has said. And they have said, and Dan Garodnick, the chair of the City Planning Commission and the director of City Planning, has told us that we have nothing to say and we should just be quiet. And we're not going to do that. No, we are not. So now I'm going to hand this over to Yaitin Chu. She is the head of the Asian Wave Alliance.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Yaitin Chu, and I'm president of Asian Wave Alliance. Our organization represents the interests of thousands of residents, property owners, and voters throughout the city. We are the majority. We speak for our friends and neighbors who are outraged at the mayor's blanket proposals that will destroy our communities. Asian New Yorkers have the highest rate of home ownership, and we've settled in the outer boroughs of Queens, Brooklyn, and Staten Island. Many of us are immigrants who poured our life savings into our home to put down roots in our communities, a nest egg for retirement, and maybe pass it down to our children. Not only will City of Yes throw uncertainty in property values, but most pressing is how the ill-conceived plan will degrade our quality of life in 1-2 family zone neighborhoods.
That's right. Say that again.
It is absurd that the City of Yes will eliminate all parking requirements for residential housing. We are already stressed with the lack of parking in Bayside, Flushing, Bensonhurst, Gravesend, with more multi-generational families living in 1-family and 2-family homes, sometimes owning 3 or 4 cars. We oppose the dangerous legalization of ADUs, basement apartments in flood zones, garage conversions, and backyard houses. The congestion and infrastructure demands in these less dense suburban areas cannot be supported without major investment in sewer lines, electrical capacity, roadwork, schools, and more.
Sanitation.
We are a city made up of hundreds of unique neighborhoods. But the City of Yes is a package of one-size-fits-all. Each neighborhood and community should be respected for our unique composition and concerns and not gentrified in favor of developer interests. Asian Wave Alliance opposes the City of Yes. We urge the City Council to reject the entirety of this harmful package of proposals from Mayor Adams. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, as promised, we're wrapping this up. It's 11:45. I told everybody 11:05 to 11:45. So, I want to thank everybody. First of all, I got to thank.
And with a chair.
Oh, we're not done yet. No. Yes. Everybody stay for 5 minutes for the professional videographer here. But we're gonna wrap up the speaking part. But first thing I want to thank Alicia and Latanya. These are some fierce women right here who not only put this together, but put together the massive Cambria Heights meeting that we had 1 month ago, where almost 950 people turned out. Okay? We want to make it clear, and the press is here. We're happy to take questions, no problem. But we want to make it clear, we are not playing. This is not a joke. We are tired of defending our basic rights. We are tired of having a council that is cowardly and feckless. We are tired of having a mayor who, in all intents and purposes, may not be mayor much longer because of his ties to his donors in the real estate industry.
And Turkey.
And we have had enough of this. We have 15% of the city is zoned single family. 9% is zoned 2 family. 25% of the city is 1 and 2 family zoning. Most other cities in the country are 60, 70, 80% 1 family zoning. It's an outrage that this Department of City Planning and this mayor and their allies want to destroy a very important minority. What happened to minority rights in the city of New York? We are the minority, but guess what? We pay the largest share of property taxes in the city of New York. The largest share. We are funding this government, and the government says we should not exist. So on that, I say no! 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 No to the city of yes! No! Thank you. Hell no! Hell no! Hell no! Hell no! Hold on, I've got a professional agitator here.
I don't need the microphone. When we leave here today, I want you to remember that word no, because not only us, not only the community leaders, you're going to tell your neighbors. You're going to tell them what?
Everybody.
No! You're going to tell your people who you have business with.
No!
You're going to tell people all the way up in northern tip of Manhattan.
No!
The middle of Manhattan.
No!
The middle of City Hall.
No!
In Staten Island.
No!
South Brooklyn.
No!
The middle of Brooklyn.
No!
All over Queens City.
No!
Remember that no.
No! Thank you, Steve. And thank you, Assemblymember Williams. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Okay, let's stay for a minute for Paul and other people. You want
Hold your signs up.
Hold your signs up, everybody.
Oh my God, wow. Holy shit. Oh, how about that, Mayor Adams? How about this? How about this, Dave Rodnick? How about this?
There we go. Perfect.
It's a dead spot. This thing is in the way. Here we go. Wow, this is a lot to take in.
We say no and they gotta go.
No, they gotta go. No, they gotta go. No, they gotta go. No, they gotta go. No, they gotta go. No, they gotta go. No, they gotta go. No, they gotta go. No, they gotta go. No, they gotta go. Vote them out.
Hell yeah.
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 Vote them out.
Hell
Vote
yeah.
them out. Vote them out. everybody go back and tell everybody you know, everybody, friends, family, and from other countries, tell them too. I don't care. Put it on social media that we got to say no to City of Yes. There's a lot of neighbors that I talk to that don't know anything. They don't know. Please show them. Tell them. Please.
Until it happens.
Please.
Until it happens. You gotta save our community.
Yes,
You have to save your community.
take the sign and put it on your front doors. Say no to City of Yes.
Where's the sign?
I think this is it. We're needing more signs.
Nobody said this. No one said this.
It's everybody.
There's one right there.
So, and again, Alicia and Latanya, they're the ones who... They told me to jump, I said how high. That's why
We'll make copies. I'll make copies. Okay.
Give me two.
Yeah, you have to make copies. Make copies.
Thank you.
Sorry? Because
Great
they
speech,
don't
sir.
want
Great speech.
to...
Great speech.
One has to do with the... You got it, Joe. You got it, guys.
I like it. I got here a little bit late.
Great speech. Great rally. Great rally.